Lighting is not ideal here in this shabby provincial kitchen, but we have the ingredients for the perfect inabrao or dinengdeng to be enjoyed with seafoods, kakanin, and some local drinks. Join me. Welcome to our dirty kitchen. I'm still in my beautiful town of Anda, and this is our kitchen. And at our home. This is our kitchen at our home in Anda. We went to the market today because I'm fancying inabrao, dinengdeng to the Ilocanos, and to our Ilonggo watchers. This is laswa. I'll present to you the ingredients now. For this laswa recipe, we'll be needing my favorite vegetable. This is squash blossom, string beans, and this is, I don't know what is this, parda. We call it parda here in our barrio. I don't know the Tagalog word. And of course, whenever you cook gulay, whenever you cook vegetables without what we call the sahog or sagpao, I'll be using fried fish caught from the very seas of our barrio. It's not usually done, but I've learned how to enhance further the taste by adding onion. And of course, what's dinengdeng without the anchovy sauce or bagoong stuff? I'll be using the liquid form. This is what I'm going to use. To be honest with you, at the market today, I plan or I wish to have patola here along with my vegetables, patola. But I met someone from Japan, also a YouTuber, Mother's World, and I got distracted and I forgot it. So, sorry, we will be skipping the patola or the fragrant gourd. Patola banglo, nabanglo nga patula, as we call it here. Let's start. Is it already boiling? Not yet. Let's start by just adding this. Something I learned is adding onion to inabrao. This is usually done traditionally. If you enjoy what you're watching, don't consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you will be notified of every release. And this is lunch, by the way. And along with our inabrao, this is also from our seas around our island town of Anda. While waiting for the water to boil, let me just present this little mukbang collections. Every time I go to the market, I get into Shastik and buy lots and lots, holes and holes of kakanin. I'll present them to you. This is our bibingka na malagkit with topping. By the way, I baked this while I was in Vienna. You can browse the kakanin collection. It's one of my most viewed videos. And this is the kakanin, this is the bibingka galapong, powdered rice bibingka, or rice flour, I should say. This is another, this is of the same sort, and our suman. To our Visayan friends, look at our suman in the north. This is wrapped in coconut leaves and then bound by buri leaves, the leaves of the buri or silag as we call it here in our Anda town. And we all know this, boiled peanuts. By the way, this is a surprise to Americans. Didn't know that peanuts can be boiled. Yes, young peanuts can be boiled and eaten, subset. Younger texture, a younger flavor. It's nice, try it. At this point, we're adding the anchovy. Roughly for this amount, roughly 3 tablespoons. Let's just wait until it boils briskly. We don't want the smell and taste of raw bagoong. To be honest, not many people like bagoong, but since I was born on this part of the Philippines, bagoong is our local product. So my heritage, my bagoong, my flavor. Proud Ilocano, proud bagoong eating Ilocano. Mabuhay! I've been talking, forgetting to add the tomato. I might as well add it. Now look, no knives needed. Tomato cutting with a bare hand. Yeah. Just remove it from there. That's not needed. Don't get offended by the splatters here on the stove. This is dirty cooking style. If you're offended, look away. Sometimes dirty means flavor. Yes. If you were in the US and you didn't have a dirty kitchen, you might be feeling envious now. I heard many of you, I've seen even, people are frying or cooking on their balconies or on their porch or in their backyard or garage. I have the convenience of cooking in my kitchen because I have here a dirty kitchen. I have another dirty kitchen near extension at the other side of the wall. We might as well clean the stove while cooking for your viewing pleasure. It's less dirty now. I hope it won't be less tasty. These are the vegetables now. Let's start with the harder vegetable, the beans. And I don't know what this is, parda. Please, if you're watching, what's parda in Tagalog, in your language? Even in English, I don't know. But it looks like lima beans. It's another variety of peas. Is it? Yeah. For most people, this amount of water is very little. This is how I want my dinengdeng sauce and that soup. Let's add the flavor-giving sagpao now. And while cooking the pride of Ilocano, and this includes the Ilonggos, we might as well drink one of the country's pride, one of the best brews of the land. San Miguel. By the way, this is not a paid advertisement. Yeah, to be honest, this is one of the best beers in the world. Our cameraman who comes from Belgium, who has, I think, more than thousands of beer brands. How do you find our San Miguel of the Philippines?
It's good beer.
Just good?
Just good. Almost as good as the worst in Belgium.
That's not arrogance. It's just kidding.
No, it's very nice. Good taste.
Yeah, that's an honest comment or review from our cameraman. By the way, if you have time online, I invite you to visit his website as well. www.ludodriesen.com. Oh no, .be. I repeat, www. Let me say that again. www.ludodriesen.be. In French or in Dutch, that would be .be. www.ludodriesen.be. In France or in Flemish. in whatever way you want it. I just realized I was planning to use this casserole. I used this by mistake. Ooh, it's too cracked for our ingredients. Let's add the squash blossoms now. And cover it. Let's clean our lid a bit. You know what, as we cook this, as we're cooking, the Taal volcano is spewing ash in the Batangas area. So our thoughts go to the mga kababayan out there. Our dinengdeng is cooked now. I even had to transfer it into a bigger casserole. Let's taste it. Oh Lord, and this is our dinengdeng, authentic Ilocano cook here in Anda, where we caught the sagpao and where we grow the vegetables. Join me again next time as we bring you more dishes from the homeland. And don't forget to share and subscribe and click that bell icon so that you will be notified of every release happening twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. Until next time, your segment